This is so you close down the music again. The fifth one, no clue. You open up the sixth one. And you think you can understand this one. This is far more complex than any of the others that have come before. Um, I need you to roll a performance check.
I love those gods today.
So, this piece of music is like nothing you've ever experienced, ever even thought could exist. It is so far beyond anything. This isn't just an aria like Cleo's that you did. This is not a ballad like Thalia's. This is an opera. It is this incredible piece of music where before you were dealing with individual notes, now the runes are chords, which I found out from our friend Tunarth is phenomenally difficult on a violin to be able to put these together. Even with your roll, you start and stop and start and stop. But over the course of an hour, you finally begin to play this. Your music, your singing is, you almost have to sing three different parts and sometimes at once. In fact, you have to actually modify this a little bit so that you're trading off parts between your violin and using your violin as a voice, and that you're singing the violin parts, that you're trading back and forth between voice and instrument, weaving this incredible opera around yourself and your instrument. As you're doing this, literally the entire camp comes to a standstill because no one has ever heard anything like this. Even some of these more well-traveled people, even the dwarf who has lived 450 years, actually is mouth agape as he hears this sound. You have learned Polyhymnia's opera, which is one of the most powerful pieces of music that you know of or could ever imagine.
It's on a D9. Good job. Sorry, this is incredibly overwhelming. Wow. Yeah. Do I finish playing the song? Do I look around and notice people?
Yes, you notice. I mean, at this point, before with your first one with Leo's aria, people sort of came to a stop. Look at what they're doing. It was interesting. With Thalia's, no one stopped or did anything. But it was funny as the ballad moved through its different little ditties. It was funny. It was almost as though the people were walking to the music, but they never stopped what they were doing. It was almost
Sure.
in their background music. When you finish this, you look up from this piece of music you've been playing. All 40 members of the caravan are silent in a circle around you. The guards everyone. Your party members are there. There are no sounds of even there's animals. You actually, frogs stopped croaking, birds stopped singing, and they all are looking at you.
Okay, I finish the song and I look around and I see all this, and I kind of take that in for a moment. And even though there's no sound, Iska is just going to imagine that there are applause happening right now.
Mm-hmm. These guys are, everyone's dumbstruck.
Yep. And she'll call out.
I actually will say that Luck probably does do just that. He's the only one.
Appropriate.
She'll call out and say, "The name's Iska. Iska Toll. And you'll remember this day for the rest of your lives." And she reaches into her pack and she looks at that invitation to that performance or that party.
Yeah.
And she just smiles and looks back up and says, "It won't be the last time you hear that name."
Jordan would be so proud of you. Great performance and branding. Yes.
There you go.